All right. Gotta do the thing. Gotta do the... All right. Gotta sit down, do the thing. Okay. All right. Okay. Hello, everyone. Oh, it's good to see you again. I, of course, am your Metatron. It's nice to see you. And welcome, of course, to Nat21 Adventures. It's the place where your friends from the Renaissance Festival come together to play a whimsically dangerous Dungeons and Dragons. I've never tried it myself, but I hear it's very popular. You can participate here, but you can also keep talking if you're into that on the Discord page. And if you want even more power, who doesn't, but less responsibility, you can become a Patreon saint. You can go to patreon.com/Nat21Adventures. I can't read the rest of this. I don't have my reading glasses yet. Am I wearing them? I'm just gonna make it up. Okay. I hear you get perks if you're a Patreon saint. Like a map of the month and a monster of the month. That's exciting. Monsters are exciting. And they're all from the world of Urt, which is why you're here. So, right. We are happy to have, as this month's special sponsor, Turtle Creek Coffee. Because life is too short to drink bad coffee, although I have been alive for an annoyingly long amount of time. So I don't know what it is. But maybe it's the Turtle Creek Coffee. Just keeping me going. Like an Energizer bunny. All right. What else we got? All right. Adventures. Because Nat21 Adventures also Ren Adventures. It's a brand. They're going on a trip in 2022. Dungeons and Dragons tour in the UK. That's Scotland and England and Northern Ireland for a little longer, but we're not quite sure what's going on there. So if you want to come and explore those places and all day and then all night you just play D&D in real castles, then it's probably a good idea to sorry. Ugh. I'm sorry, that was very unprofessional. Okay. So that's coming up. You can put in a deposit or something. You can plan ahead. Tonight is episode 3 of our 6th campaign. That makes it almost a year anniversary for Nat21. So, the man of the hour you've managed to fall in love with and out of and in love with again, even though he keeps murdering your favorite people. Your loyal dungeon master, Paulo Garbanzo. Where is he? Bring him out. Bring him out. I got it.
I didn't touch that. My hands were busy.
I got it. Trust me, I'm a professional. Paulo. You old so-and-so.
I'm now. I believe you're the old so-and-so. If you know what I mean.
Thank you for noticing.
You're changing every week. It's like a different. It's like our Metatron is set on shop demo.
It's not untrue. It's not untrue. But I like to think that change keeps us alive. Also, gender is over. So I can be whatever and whoever I want to be.
I'm not slowing you down at all.
No. I'm creaky, but not slow. Not slow.
Well,
how are you? Have you been getting enough to eat?
Absolutely. Can you see these little cricket chickies? My friends, greetings and salutations. We are so glad that you're here to join us for some Dungeons and Dragons with from all around every festival in the world, all kinds of festivals, the fringe festivals, Renaissance festivals, sideshow festivals. We pretty much do it all, really, honestly. If you've seen our previous episodes of this, are you eating candy?
I have a sweet tooth. I met some kid in an alley. He said he had a butterscotch for me.
I'm hoping
That
this
was quite good. You want one?
I'm really trying to look at these cheeks. I'm trying to cut down, sugar.
All right. Life's too short to diet. That's all I'm saying.
It's true. Never say diet. That's what they say. Well, my friends, if you've seen the previous episodes, you know that this campaign is based partially on the Dungeons & Dragons setting of the mythic Odysseys of Theros, mixed with my completely original creation of the island of Cecil on the world of Urt, not to be confused with an island of Sicily on a completely fictional planet named Earth. Who would call a planet Earth?
That's dumb.
That's like Earth. Oh, nice planet you have there. What do you call it? Earth. Anyway, as usual, I want to remind everyone watching that this is an interactive game. The only thing we ask is that you follow Will Wheaton's law, which is don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Don't be a dick.
You got to be good. You got to listen to your parents. You got to reduce, reuse, recycle. You got to Sic Semper Tyrannis. You got to
That's true.
Be nice to each other. Is it so hard? It's not hard.
That's right. Well, for the people who are joining us tonight who have no idea what's going on, you can interact with the game using saintly points, which are loyalty points from Twitch. You can give our players advantages, hits, crits, auto fails, auto successes. The list of powers that you have are right there on the Twitch channel. And of course, if you subscribe, you'll gain those powers even faster. You want more panel and want more power? Join our Patreon. But just a little clarification of some of those rules there. When you are using your powers, you could work together, adding bonuses up. Or like petty demigods fighting over a toy, you can cancel each other out. If someone gives it a disadvantage, someone else can throw an auto success. Someone else throws an auto success, you can throw down a critical failure and destroy everything that came before it. However, an honest to goodness roll of a natural 1 or 21, because our dice go to 21, cannot be changed. They are sacred even unto the demigods themselves. Cannot alter them. Powers must be given and used immediately. No saving them up for later time. Can't keep them in your back pocket for later. That's just not how that works. You are like Greek gods and goddesses. You throw down your benefits at your whim. But if you're not watching, you just missed that opportunity. Seriously, look at what happened in the Iliad.
I'd like to be a nymph in this scenario. I think nymphs are really underrated in the mythology of that. Yeah, they had a lot to do. They had a lot. None of that shit could have happened if there weren't hench people.
Interesting that you bring this up because if we get to that, the nymphs are going to play a very interesting role right tonight. Maybe if they get to it. They're coming in.
I'm a seer. I'm a seer. I can see what's happening, even if I'm not covered in eyeballs.
That's right. But now, why don't we bring in our players? That's right, my friends. Mab, our first player, Mab as Loon, the half-orc druid.
I don't think she's coming at this exact second.
All right, our next player. Well, we'll just bring in Kitty Chaos, playing Echo, the Merfolk Eldritch Knight.
That's a good idea. She's here. I saw her just like 2 seconds ago. If you know where she is, you should hit the thing that brings her because there it is.
What would have been so mean is if I had just run off right then. That would have been hilarious to me.
What are you pulling a Romulus on us?
I just want to be like Romulus. I look up to him so much.
Nice. Oh my.
Hi, everybody.
Kitty, you look great. You're glowing.
Oh, thanks.
And up next, we have, of course, Andrew McKee as Thales, the gnome artificer. Come on in. There
I
he
got
is.
the button. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Hold on.
You're a gnome. I can tell.
Well, yes,
what?
I'm a gnome. I'm shorter, so I have
you just. But all right.
I have to look up to you, no matter what. So that's how it's going to work.
Yeah, there we go. Gnome artificer. He's a young gnome, which is why he doesn't have a beard. He's not yet. And of course, we have Louis Scaradec as Barnabas, the Barbarian Minotaur.
I like that guy.
Louis. I love Louis.
I get. No, he's here. Hold on. I take my time. Don't rush me. I'm old.
They do what they want. They do what they want on their own time.
They're
good to see you all. I'm excited to play tonight. Excited to get back to Urt. I heard there might be nymphs. Down. Let's do this.
Is that a new nose ring, Louis?
Oh, thank you for noticing. Oh my goodness.
I'm thoughtful.
All right, well, my friends, apparently we are gonna find out what happened to our druid if she comes
exciting.
back.
Yes, this might be a moment to talk about all the other cool stuff that you do here on Nat21 Adventures, like other shows and all the festivals where all these people are from. Just a second, just real quick. Well, oh wait, I got good news.
There she is.
You told me I could take this off because it was a very religious holiday today. I was crystal clear about this. But that's fine. I won't report you to the union.
I'm glad you're a part of that. It's
You'd
important.
have to make one first.
Yeah, we gotta make one.
There's a lot of meetings.
Well, welcome to the show.
Jazz.
Dirt Liquor. All right.
Now what's
so now
happening?
that we're all here. Yeah. Oh, it is a holiday, isn't it? I just realized what the holiday was.
You could call it that. I mean, don't yuck other people's yums.
Some people celebrate all the time. But we should definitely that's definitely Loon's biggest holiday of the year. I am assuming. I'm not the
slowest. It's the most relaxed holiday of the year.
It's the slothiest, perhaps. But let's get going. Let's see. Now, Kitty, Andrew, and myself are currently at the Sherwood Forest Fair outside of Austin, Texas. And Louis is right over there. And by right over there, I mean about 4 hours north of here at the Scarborough Fair, which are both going on right now for several more weeks. But on a Tuesday, we're not doing anything else but playing Dungeons & Dragons right here on the world of Urt. So let's talk about, you know what? Let's just do this. Why don't we just roll that beautiful Nat21 footage?
Okay.
Yeah. All right, adventurers. Last week, our adventurers met Barnabas the Minotaur, as well as Gilbert the gnome artificer. Gilbert seemed to recognize Thales as one of the family of gear chasers, seemingly long lost to Gilbert, but suddenly there they are. He informed them that there might be a way into Siracus and possibly information that Thales could use. There might even be a secret machinery that only gear chasers can manipulate. They headed to Gilbert's place, a wrecked building on the outskirts of the ruins of Catani. Thales finds Gilbert's laboratory impressive, even if it is a bit worn out. And Gilbert gifts Echo with an some old trident just happened to have laying around, which happened to be the very trident stolen from the temple of Thassa. This helps Loon go into a trance to discover more information, and they decide to head to Siracus to find out more. They encounter Orange Julius, the giant automaton, and pretty much wrecks everyone's day. As it explodes in a ball of fire, they see a spirit freed from the wreckage, and it seems to have been a ghost of an Atlantean, who thanks them for freeing it from captivity. Questions answered, and more questions are raised. But now it's time to continue the adventure. Bringing them all in for this week's Nat21 adventure. I'm just going to do this. Battle Sloth. Battle Sloth gets his own music. Wait.
There we go. Almost, and there it is.
Yay.
Almost.
So
One more
close.
Twitch.
So
One more.
There it is.
It's like playing one of those little square game things.
Yes, exactly.
I love those square things.
Oh my
Well, once again,
Talking about
Loon and
brownies, right?
Loon and I are right here in the same location.
Who is? You and who?
Loon?
You and Loon?
No, I can read.
Take it back.
Oh, man, how hard have you been celebrating the holiday?
Hey, I just got back to Urt because I was way out of it last week, apparently, on some little vaccine trip that I was on. Woo, that was fun. Well, my friends.
You're good.
You should have seen him afterward. Clothes everywhere, just running through, streaking. It was weird.
All right, well, I hope
that's
you-
normal. Follow.
That's normal follow. I hope we are ready for some serious adventure. And let's see, where we left off was after that battle, exploding Orange Julius right there. By the way, this amazingly awesome
Oh my goodness.
3D printed guy from Just Some Guy from Tennessee. Oh my gosh, love it.
Love it.
We have a whole
you know-
fruit-based assassin murder.
I know, right? I'm totally I was like, and there's a whole world of just fruit bait. There's going to be spoilers. There's going to be maybe a whole town. Maybe.
Oh my God.
Okay.
The pomegranates are going to be so much trouble.
Pomegranates.
All those
Where we
little
get the word
seeds.
grenade from? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
Are
know
you
that?
serious?
That is where we would get the word grenade from.
We
Yeah.
are learning. tonight.
Pomegranate.
I have to know these things as a dungeon master. That's
Yes, you
where
do.
these things come from.
Yes, you do.
So, where did we left? We left everybody at the wreckage, burning wreckage of the Orange Julius. And I mean, hey, let's just point out that with that amazing miniature that Just Some Guy has given us, don't think there's only going to be one Orange Julius. All right, don't think he's not going to come back because I'm definitely using that mini again. All right, so
Good.
I'm just going to put that right out there, like FYI. All right, so.
Battle slot is ready. Come on, bring it on.
With an old objections. Unlimited refills. That's right. All right. So, my friends, we left our party standing there, kind of befuddled that this ghost just kind of showed up in the burning wreckage of the giant Orange Julius. There we are. The Atlantean ghost fades away and leaves you standing there. Loon, give me a perception check.
I can do that. When I say I can do that, it means I can roll the dice. But
Do-
oh
Bailey, did
yeah,
you want to roll a perception check?
Please, that'd be awesome. I'd really like to do a perception check. That would be great.
This isn't for you, sadly. This is a loon thing. It's a druid thing. Sorry.
I already know that we have invasive species, but I did not roll anything higher than an 8.
I'm gonna. Oh, you're getting an advantage right here already, right off the cuff. One of our Patreon saints.
He's doing, he's not doing it for me. I want to be clear. He's doing it for you so that you can move the plot forward.
Yes. Well done.
That's a little better. I rolled a 14. Let's see what my
All right.
is.
Loon, you realize that as this ball of fire just spreads through all the vegetation, none of it is harmed. And the vegetation just calmly absorbs all of this fire.
That makes sense since this is indigenous invasive species from the fire realm, and it's pretty used to it. If Echo wants to throw a cantrip of some kind, can you do that? Like where you do like a little tiny ray of frost that doesn't kill anyone? Not that I know anything about that.
Listen.
Too soon?
When I ray of frost, it's just a ray of frost, okay? It's just that's how the spell works. I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah, I can try a light frosting if that's
just
a
a little
light frost.
asking.
Maybe just blow on it like a
dust
little
of frost.
chill. Like a
Can we do
chill. I want to
dust of
see.
frost?
Yeah.
Not that I want to hurt any plants or anything, but it is an invasive species, and I am curious to see if the cold adversely affects it, which I hypothesize that it would.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to the rudest looking of all of the invasive plants
Okay.
and just grab it by the plant throat and frost it.
Okay, you seem to be so cool about it.
What? Maybe they shouldn't be here. Maybe my island should have stayed where it was. Maybe none of this fire demon bullshit ever should have happened. Sorry, maybe I'm bitter.
Just a little bit.
Sounds like you definitely are not feeling good about any of this.
I mean, some of it. Have you seen this trident? I'm kind of feeling good about that part.
It was a pretty badass trident.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Did you know it vibrates?
Oh, no, actually.
Oh yeah, with like a magical hum.
Yeah.
I wonder if the plants could be used to shield us from fire. That would be really great.
Yeah.
Shut your
possible.
big brain. I love this guy.
Isn't this
Listen
great?
to
That'd be
this
wonderful.
guy.
Be like
what happens
surrounding
when you
us
do
with
the ray of
plants.
frost? Yeah, I like it.
You just
What What happened with the ray of frost, you think?
Yeah. What
you
happened to
totally
the plant?
smote that thing. Imagine that if you took a regular piece of vegetation and then smote it with a little bit of fire, pretty much same effect. Just flip flop it there. The black, almost charcoal vines that seem to be growing nicely with the red leaves, suddenly, like as it touches water, it just and like as if you hit a normal plant with a bunch of fire. So,
Okay, turns out we don't need machetes, guys.
But I do have
This
another
is-
question. Because Thales had a brilliant idea. I would like to gently, I will say, hey, plant, if you're cool with it, I'm cool with it. I'm just going to take a couple of leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I take a couple of leaves. I don't wait for the plant to reply. I don't really care. But
I didn't actually cast speak with plants. I just did. I was
not.
just talking to them.
so now I trim it, with like a little knife. Okay, now I have this leaf. Now I'm curious, can we do a little fire on this thing?
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah, let me see what happens on this if it absorbs some fire. Like, because that was a really good idea.
I'll cast some firebolt at it.
Okay. Well, basically, it does not take damage from fire, but I mean, obviously, it takes the energy force. It is slightly injured from the force of the energy, but all in all, not too bad. It's more or less if you hit a plant with a bunch of water. So, sure, plants love water, but if you hit it with a fire hose, it would absolutely, break its structure. So, yeah,
Loon,
seems
can
to like
you,
it.
can you take like a whole, just a big mess of it and just put it on my chest and just zap
Yeah,
me,
or-
things?
or-
Let's see.
Or cover
Let's
my
see if
shield
I-
with it. Cover my shield
Yeah.
with it.
Oh, that might be better.
Yeah, let's do that. So
That
we'll
way the
make
shield
some.
can take the force.
I mean, if you want to do that, it's very creative. I'm all for this out of box thinking.
I mean, Artificer. You see, artificer.
Yeah, let's do this. I will harvest and you will manufacture if that is cool.
All right. You take a little time to build it up, and with your artificing skills and also probably some good knot tying skills, you do manage to cover your shield with a pretty decent layer of vines and leaves. You're pretty sure that it will hold. Like, it could take some damage. It would absorb a certain amount of damage before it kind of falls apart, because it's not, you haven't spent a lot of time. You're not gluing it down. I mean, even a shield can only take but so much damage before it also falls apart.
It's not dragon scale. I get it.
Yeah. So yeah, you're pretty sure that you could take a few blasts of fire. Yeah.
Bonus.
And also, Echo, that is an upside to this invasive species. You can harvest and use it to fight against the invaders.
Ooh, which reminds me, I've got a list. I've got to go through and catalog everything that I need from this from this burning wreckage. This is going to be great. I love this part. I love it.
Oh yes.
Can we talk for a second about the ghost that flew out of the machine? Can we expect that for all of them?
That was disturbing, was it not?
Yeah.
Now, did anybody else hear the ethereal yelling of that ghost as it was leaving that large? I was sort of creepy.
Yup. That was a thing, man. What a thing.
Do we have any idea why that happened?
I mean,
400 years of us not knowing what went on here.
So a bunch of Atlanteans were taken as slaves and forced to, or spirits were taken as slaves and forced to inhabit all the.
Well, because the Atlanteans were gone long before this island.
So how did they get that? Seems like some really evil stuff.
If only we had a cleric or something. Clerics talk to ghosts, don't they?
Sure. It's all right here in my book.
You don't need a cleric, man. Clerics, man, you don't need that.
Loon, do you
got
talk
me.
to ghosts?
No.
Oh.
Not really. Technically. No, I don't.
Man, the whole world is my religion, man.
Right, man. You get what I am saying. But I just want to point out this little nugget of wisdom right there. It is basically an Atlantean graveyard.
Did you build your house on? Oh, God.
Classic.
Yeah.
They're here.
Say Atlanteans.
They're here.
They're here. Well, how about next time if we see one of these spirits, like next time we try to grab it and ask it some questions before it dissipates into the ether.
It did seem very thankful that we released it, as though it were imprisoned in there.
Yes, it did.
Thales, do you think that this was perhaps the design of the gnomes that made these machines? Like, did they grab these spirits and put them in there, or is that something you think might have happened after?
I would think after. I mean, right? That's just pretty dark stuff. I mean, no,
Yeah, that's a straight up dick
we're nice
move.
people. We don't do stuff like that.
Yeah,
No,
maybe
not evil.
your clan is, which I can't remember the last name of.
Gear Chaser.
Gear Chasers are. What about the others?
Yeah.
You mean the
Gordon and his light feet.
Well, I
there's
can't imagine the
Good
others.
Springs, there's the Bright Bolts, and then of course there's the Long Cranks.
Yeah. I mean, and I really don't believe that other group, the ghost capturers, did it either, because they just don't really do that kind of thing.
No, wait a
They're
minute.
nice
Oh
guys.
yeah,
They're
those guys.
They're really
But that
good.
name seems to imply that they might have been into that.
Oh no, they just get a bad rap. It's no. It's a coincidence.
All right.
It's a coincidence,
All
It's
right.
like Death Eaters.
You know
like,
them.
right?
You know.
Oh,
It's
okay.
more likely that all the clans of gnomes that built these machines were not the ones that ensnared the souls of
couldn't imagine that being
1,000-year
possible.
dead Atlanteans, and
Yeah.
that might have been something that happened in the fire plant.
I mean,
Thales, if you're, I mean, you've got zero knowledge of any gnomes being able to do that sort of thing.
right.
So, but feel free to say whatever you want. So
Yeah, I really I couldn't believe that is so dark and wrong. That I couldn't even imagine any of my group doing anything like that, or even tangentially associated with my group. That would be horrible. So I can honestly say that I'm 98% sure that this would not have been our doing.
That's okay. You know what?
Right.
I know who to ask too.
Ooh.
That's
Oh,
Sorry.
right.
Well,
We can ask
yeah.
Gilbert. We
I
can
thought you were going to
Gilbert.
ask Hexor.
That's who I was talking about.
Or Gilbert,
Oh.
I was talking about Hexor. I imagine he probably
Yeah.
knows. But
Yeah, I mean, like, I
I
figured
think
the
Hexor
goddess
knows a
might know
lot
it.
from what you said.
yeah.
Remember, Hexor also has a bit of a gap in his memory as he
Right.
was split spiritually in twain by a certain Thekla.
Yeah, but he's been here
exactly.
as long as I have, so I'm sure he's been talking to whoever is around and
That's true.
is probably more caught up than we are.
Perhaps.
But we could try to ask Thassa.
All right. Thales, are you wandering through the wreckage trying to
Oh, yes,
find
I
all
am
the
very
all the
wandering through the
things?
wreckage. I am checking my list twice.
God.
No, 3 times.
Tell you what, give me an investigation check.
Ooh, investigation check. I love investigation checks. Here we go.
Good.
19.
Wow. All
You
right.
investigated so hard.
Well, you did manage to find, I'm going to say, let's see. All right. Well, you found everything that you could find. There are 2 pieces that were super useful. The rest, sadly, absolutely destroyed. So, yay. But they were like, oh, this is the right size and everything. Ooh, nice. The frambulator. Perfect. Can't. And but yeah, everything else is totally wrecked.
My bad. Her
Yeah.
bad,
Wow.
too.
It happens.
Yeah.
We
Her
got 2
guy's
good
bad a
items.
little bit, yeah.
So how many do
So
we have
many
left
ghosts.
on the list? Is that a good 50%? 20%?
No. I mean,
10%?
he wrote down about 20 things on the list there. So
And I've got
Oh,
2.
right.
I see.
yeah.
Which makes it about 30%, I think.
Exactly, about 30%.
Look at you with your higher mathematics.
Oh, I got that right.
Oh, it's very
Yes.
close. Very
Oh,
close.
amazing.
You were very close on that.
Thank you.
Just tell him he got it right. Don't worry.
You got it right. You that was dead on.
Bronze
Dead
and
on.
brains. Bronze and brains.
It's great.
You're right there, Barnabas.
All right. So there you are.
So I
Yeah.
guess we need to take out more. Gosh, I really hope there's another
so.
one of those creatures just like that around.
What? You're saying
Careful
it
what
like
you
there might be. Yeah.
Careful what you wish for.
Oh, quick question.
Mm.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so. I don't think any. No, wait. Barnabas took some damage, right?
Yeah. I've got
I
some
took damage.
I
Yeah.
Did you get some of these berries?
took a
Oh,
little.
yeah.
Did
But
you
I'm
eat
okay.
them?
No, I thought they were just for looking at.
Well, you eat them and you will feel better.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Good.
How
they
many?
each,
How many betters do I feel?
each berry is 1 better, and you had 10
I'm good.
berries.
All right.
I think
So
so.
you,
1 per round, right? Not that matters right now. I'm just clarifying.
Then I'll
So
just
that you can eat
daintily
one?
take 1 out of the pouch, 1 at a time,
Every 6 seconds.
every 6 seconds.
yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll be honest. with you.
Contemplate it.
Yes.
It
Think.
works
Look.
better if we do this mama baby bird. Works
There we
way
go.
better.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
feed
here,
it
hold
to me.
on.
There we
We
go.
need to.
So I'll
Wait, hang
just
on.
take this out.
That's good. That's right. Oh, that's good. Pre-chewed. Just
Yeah,
like
to
Mama
make it-
used to do.
Yeah,
That's what I
activate
came
it
here
nice.
for. That's the content I came here for.
Oh, you got just yes-anded into baby bird. All right.
Not a lot of people are willing to play that game with me.
No, it works for me.
You know, I would have been smarter if I did not use actual food when I did that.
Nope, it was great.
That's why you do it.
As
So
you can
if
stun,
we're
right.
on the right track here, we should all be heading to a temple, be fighting things, breaking them apart, looking for pieces, and trying to solve the mystery of the Atlanteans.
Barnabas, I love the way you think. Who's got the map?
Oh, ship.
Map. Yeah, Barnabas has
I
a
think
map.
you had it. I think I passed it on.
Oh, do I have the map? Okay.
Sure.
I'm going to take the map out and look at it.
All right. It is. Well, I'm just gonna say not to scale is possibly one of the ways I would describe this map. Other things, incomplete. How about it's a nice guideline?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's good.
So it's like a Ren Fair map.
It's pretty much a Ren Fair map.
Once you're
It says this road is straight. Yeah. But yeah, and you're on your way to the city of Siracus, which is where Thales' family originally is from. Now, of course, it is a horrible ruin, sadly, and covered in vines of these weird, crazy fire vines and
Invasive.
all sorts of plants. The map in crayon, practically. Practically.
Can I make a educated guess as to which direction we should head?
Sure. I mean, the city is off in the more. You're pretty sure it's in the southerly direction, and yeah. So go for it. Give me a roll there.
Ooh,
little map.
that's going to be a non-natural 21.
Oh, nicely done.
I
Yeah,
got the
you're like,
non-natural 20.
you're kind of like if your vague memories of the coast serve you, Siracus is on the coastline, and so you're like, well, we just kind of keep heading down along the coast, it should be fine. So there you do. All right, so just gonna real quick, yeah. Well, I'll give you this. There is a chance. Oh, that's right. You're close to the city. You're pretty much making your way through. Obviously, you're just flying low on the flying carpet.
Yeah.
You can definitely see the ruins off in the distance. They are pretty. This city got wrecked. You are flying
Sorry
low.
about that, Thales.
Yes. Sorry, you're flying low under the trees so that you don't get attacked by any air creatures. Let me see. Everybody give me another perception check.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh, yeah, that's much better.
15.
18.
13.
I think I had my eyes closed for all of the trip. Catching up on the Z's.
You see a
Not a bad idea.
glint of perhaps metal under some vines as you're zooming along. There's like a mound of vines. You're kind of like
Hey,
glint, glint.
Thales, you see that? Look at that. Over there. Metal.
Oh, yeah, I see it now. Yeah, that since you pointed it out. Excellent.
Yeah, I'm pointing right at it. It's right there. I think
And
I'm on
since somebody's pointing at it, you can see where it is. You're like, huh, all right. The sloth eventually points at it.
Slowly, yes.
Echo, do you swing around and investigate? All right. You head on down and you land next to this mound. There's clearly some sort of thing the size of a small hut underneath the vines. What
Do I smell anything like alive?
Give me a survival check.
Small check.
No.
Oh yeah.
A 9.
I got
I mean, the whole
I
place
got
is
the
kind of alive.
26.
All right. There we go. Look at that nose on her.
Loon, you do feel like there's perhaps something off in the distance that is perhaps large, but nothing's in the area right now. It's
just
like
a thing. It's not a big deal. Just a thing.
you're just wary. You're just wary.
Yep.
Thales, there does seem to be some sort of chunk of metal underneath these vines. You can attempt to investigate, rip them away, get your hands in there. What would you like to do?
Let's investigate. This sounds great. Maybe it's a spare parts place. We can just get all our parts here and we don't have to go anywhere else. Wouldn't that be great?
Oh, that's good thinking. Yeah, Thales, that's
It's
smart.
a whole workshop. Everything's cataloged and
I like it.
boxes.
Yeah.
Right.
Got
Okay,
QR
so
codes. You could just scan it and
I
pick your
cautiously
parts.
walk up and get a closer look.
All right. It is definitely something underneath these, some sort of carriage underneath a metal carriage underneath a massive pile of vines, and it is definitely like it's on part of. It's like not in a hill, but it's kind of like chunked into the ground a little bit. But of course, the vines have just taken over and covered the whole thing.
How odd.
It's almost like a boat, almost.
That's cool.
And
I want it. How about we take it out? What do you think, guys?
Yeah, if you want it, let's go for it.
It might have some parts, but it might be useful too. At the very least, it's not trying to kill us, and that's a bonus in this place.
That is nice.
That is true. All right, so you any particular things you're going to do to just get the vines off, or?
Well, I suppose we could go ray of frost on that puppy.
Oh, I like the style you roll it. That's good.
Since
If
I've got
we
my
took, like-
nice ray of frost pack,
Yeah.
yes,
Oh yeah, you got that big gun.
right?
True.
Yeah.
Might as well use it. What do you think?
Right, the super
Wait,
soaker.
how many charges are we talking here?
I've got about 20 D6 charges.
Let's save the not that I'm just saying. Let me.
Well,
Hack
based on her ray of frost earlier, do I think that just one little charge, 1 D6 might clear all that off pretty well?
You might be able to put it on spray, and if you roll enough damage, yeah, maybe 1, maybe 2.
Okay. Let's try 2 just to play it safe because, well, we've been lucky so far, so I like to be prepared. Oh, that would be 10.
Oh, all right. You're like, set the nozzle on spray, and as the vines start, like, they just frost over and then shatter, revealing what looks like some sort of boat, but it looks like more like a skiff. Perhaps maybe even Thales, you would think of it as more of a hovercraft, and there is a large cannon on top of it. And Thales, as the vines tear away and shred apart, you definitely see the mark of the gear chasers. 3 gears in a triangle all together. And
Oh, look at that little guy.
Okay.
Oh, look how happy he is right now.
Is it all uncovered, or do I need to do anything else to it?
No. Reverend Tommy threw down you 21, so I'm gonna say that it was like that perfect like you were like like you were like power washing it. You just
I jump on and see if I can figure out how to control it and see if I need my code to work and all that good stuff because this is going to be so great.
Thales, real quick.
All right, just give me.
Do you think there's a soul of an Atlantean living inside of it?
Oh gosh, I hope not.
All right, just double check.
There he goes.
Classic Paulo, just ducking out at the. Oh yeah, there we go.
All right, I'm gonna need all of you to remain calm, and before you get in the boat, check it's not haunted. Secondly, wear life preservers, please.
All right.
I worry about you.
All right, thank you.
I worry.
Yeah.
Keep making sounds. There you go.
I'm making
All right.
sounds.
How's it going? Everybody having a good time?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, look who showed up.
Oh, there he is.
This is exciting. I don't
back.
know where I'm going to go.
I
It's
hope.
like watching Hollywood Squares. All right, you kids be good.
All right.
We're making
Thank you.
whoopee.
I mean,
Okay.
you don't really need me that much, right?
Let's see.
Well, I mean, it's kind of
Okay, I
a
did.
lot, yeah. I mean,
What would be a good way to tell if there's a if there's a dead Atlantean in there?
It does not look like it's moved in quite some time. So,
Okay,
you know,
okay.
although you cleaned it off nicely with the like that power washing.
Whoa, okay, crazy echo situation happening. And I don't mean my favorite merfolk. I mean, like, there's two audio things happening.
Whoa.
Oh, and
He's gone.
gone. I broke it.
glad you're.
My bad.
Oh, that's all right. We're still
Okay.
cleaning it off, poking
All
around.
right, so what you need to do while he's away
yeah.
is plan your escape. Because you've been trapped in these boxes for so long. Like, what are you gonna do to get out and get free? I'm just gonna say it quick before he comes back.
Oh, you did. You pushed it up, Thales.
Oh,
okay.
shit, be quiet, be quiet. Shh, be cool.
Okay, all right. Should it be cool?
Oh yeah.
Good pushing, Thales.
I suddenly.
Well,
I-
no, you're the
I
dungeon
sud-
master. What?
Oh, okay. I got this. Don't worry.
Oh, we're all taking turns. There you go. Hey, there it is. Oh, Thales. A couple times. Oh,
No.
there it goes.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have control.
Wow. That was the first take on me moment I ever had.
Ah.
And thank you all for getting that reference. Okay.
Oh, man. There's
We got
so
this, we
many
got
more
this.
places I wanted to go with that, and I just chose not to.
Tell us
you,
more.
Anna.
Anyway, okay, so let's see.
It must be Atlanteans.
I'm going to carefully.
The Atlanteans are
Get into
in
the boat?
our machines.
If you have my back,
Alright.
I'll get into the boat, guys.
Yeah, we got it.
So
While they're
Alright.
getting into the boat, I want to keep an eye. I mean, I'll stand in the doorway because I don't know if there's air in there. I'm gonna keep an eye out to see if like anyone's if it's a trap on the outside.
All right. It does. So this boat is not very big.
Oh, I see it. Is that from your Boy Scout days, Paulo? Or your
Might as
regatta?
well be.
All right.
The regatta, yes. All right. So while you are all standing there, he leaps up, and yeah, it's a pretty nice sized vehicle, and there it is. There's the little control panel up top here as you scooch around. There's a cannon on the front, which of course I don't have a cannon. Wait, I do have a cannon. Oh, it's not the right size. Anyway, all right. So it's not to scale. So yeah. You see a very. I mean, imagine if you were to be looking at, say, a Model T car. Sure, you understand there's a steering wheel, there's a couple of gauges, but you're not sure entirely how to start this vehicle. But you can sure give it a try.
I want to give it a try. Can I give it a try? Let's give it a try.
Give it. Well, yeah. If you feel it meets all the safety protocols.
What do you have?
Oh, my family built it. It's got to be great.
You're gonna be fine.
What do you have for history?
History? That's a good question. Let's see. History. History would be. Oh. You want my bonus?
Yes.
+7.
What? All right. Well,
You are not messing around, buddy.
No.
Why don't you just roll that history check and see what we got?
Okay.
25. I love when he laughs like that.
25.
Oh, that's so
Well, you're pretty sure that this is exactly how you would do it.
Oh.
Oh, you mean this whole thing? Click, 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 click.
I mean, it's pretty standard.
It looks like pretty standard Gear Chaser technology to me.
It sure does. It's exactly like Gear Chaser technology. It's really old.
Does it seem like it has a ghost in it?
It does not seem like it has a ghost in it currently.
Okay.
All right.
Currently, it does seem that it is. Yes, I said currently. It does seem extremely old, extremely breakable, but it seems to be in actually fairly good condition considering it's been out here for who knows how long.
I'm gonna say like 300 years, 400 years ish.
At least.
At least.
But luckily, the plant's protected it from the fire.
It begins to hum. Some of the dials light up. And it does indeed start to take off and lift up.
That's good.
Nobody builds them like a Gear Chaser.
Oh, my goodness. I'm just so happy you're happy right now.
You do see, though, the fuel gauge is right about on empty, but it's got something.
What sort of fuel does these things use?
That's a very good question.
Well,
what do I think would be a good fuel?
I got it.
The things.
What?
Atlanteans.
There we go.
It's Atlanteans.
Oh my god.
Man, that would be terrible.
Oh my
Wouldn't
god. Okay. I'm so glad you said
That's dark, so dark.
That's super dark, and I'm writing it down.
Of course.
I just scratch off everything I wrote.
Neutral.
I'm just gonna steal your notebook when you're not looking.
There you go. Thank
now
you,
that
Echo.
in place, that's such an option. All right. So, so you don't. Back in the day, with your history knowledge, there are certain things that have power that artificers have been able to impregnate gems with certain amounts of power and a little bit of a magical ability into the gem and being able to use them as like crystals that you just plug in and then it uses them up like a fuel rod actually. Is about the closest thing that I would say to that.
I guess I didn't see any fuel rods in the aforementioned wreck that we nearly destroyed.
No.
Worth a shot.
And fuel rods would have been exploded. Like, not good to have in burst in flames. So. But it's up. It's running. It is hovering.
Well, shall we give it a try, guys?
Yeah.
Maybe we should take it back or go somewhere, or maybe we should leave it. I don't know.
Is it the only thing around?
Yeah. I mean, aside from the vines and some plants, some trees.
Let's take it back to that other gnome dude.
Okay.
Are we also? How close are we to where your family, the gear chase? When we headed to a citadel, a gear chase, are we just right outside of that?
Well, she's
Yeah,
Echo's got the
pretty
map.
close.
So how close are we, Echo?
We're exactly so close.
Oh,
Oh.
good call.
On the map, we're
Well, we
like this
could-
far away.
Yeah, we're like
Well,
this close.
then we could just take this there and have it close by when we get there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fine.
my concern is you say it's almost out of fuel. I
Power.
know that if we burn it that way and then we come back this way, that's using up fuel that I don't know. But
We're
in my
risking
head,
it
it
running
makes-
out of fuel. I see what
Yeah,
you're
that's
saying.
the thing I'm saying. But if we go all the way back to your gnome buddy, your other gnome buddy, and we just park it there, and then we take the carpet back to Siracus.
That'd be a lot of. I mean, the city is pretty darn close, actually. So
Okay,
Let's just
DM
take
is
it to the
spoken.
city. We'll find fuel there.
yeah,
Maybe,
there's
right.
probably a gas station there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Are you
Right.
kidding? Have you ever been in a city? Gas stations are far and few in between. You got to
maybe
go
we
out
can
to the
find one.
suburbs for that.
That's true.
No, but like I
Well, we're
think,
coming
like,
in probably from the suburbs, so we'll
Yeah, you're
It'll go-
not on the outskirts, really.
it'll go below the line for a little while.
Yeah.
like, before.
It always gives you a few
40
extra.
yeah, there's bonus. There's bonus.
Yeah.
That's standard gear chaser approach. I promise. It'll work out. It'll be good.
There you go. Yeah, they always give you a little extra. That's the gear chasers
Yeah.
do it.
Zoomy
Right?
Doomy wants a rest anyway. He's
Yeah. All right.
tired.
So you hop on
That's
board the hovercraft.
Test
And
drive.
you're
Test drive. Let's go.
there's
Can I ride
it's a
on
little, you're a little slidey, a little you're like, all right, never actually driven anything like this before. Give me an animal handling check.
You know what? Wait.
Yeah.
Before you do, I changed my mind. I'd like to tie a rope to the back of it, and I'm gonna like surf on the carpet.
Yes. Yes. Good.
All right, give me that
Okay,
animal handling
handling
check.
check.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. I'm so good with animals
Well,
underneath the castle.
This has got to not be right because
Yes. Yes. 19.
Amazing. So,
We'll call it beginner's luck.
you managed to not slam it into a tree. You managed to not go into the ravine that was off to the side. You managed to actually skim it along right up to the city, which you've managed to not see any guards, any of those mechs that were guarding earlier. And you come to an area that's probably like a big, must have been a piazza at some point. And still a lot of things overgrown with vegetation, the weird fire plane vegetation. But Thales, you are drawn to one particular spot, an area that, like everything else, is covered in vines and things like that. But there is a slanted wall, like it would be like the bottom of a pyramid, but there's no, but it's flat on top. So like this slanted wall, and there's no vines there. And as a matter of fact, there does seem to be markings as if it has been attacked with fire for who knows how long, because it's like there's a buildup of soot on it that people have been throwing fireballs and shooting flames at it or whatever, and they've cleared the vegetation away from it. And from a distance, all you do see are very large symbols of the gear chasers.
Oh.
There might still be some.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like holding off the demons of the fire plane for 400 years is kind of a long time, but it looks like they at least tried.
Could be automated.
Oh.
then I suddenly remembered that brutal automated thing that shot down that other flying device that was.
But maybe if we're in this, as we approach, it'll recognize us as, oh, they're in one of our gear chaser vehicles, so they're okay.
Your level
It's an
of
old
trust.
passcode. Sorry.
But it
Still checks out.
Y'all are nerds.
Sorry, crossing the streams.
was beautiful. Anytime you can quote Han Solo or bring up a Han Solo scene, you got it. All right.
Fly
So
casual.
yeah, fly casual.
Yeah, exactly. Good.
Fly casual babies.
All right. So
I wish I knew how to pronounce all those names on the side, like Utaventargamonde and the Joseph Croncase.
Engermunde.
There we go. All
right.
Vantanger.
Love you guys.
All right,
Love you guys.
This is where it really absolutely counts. You need to give me a really good animal handling check, right? Meow.
I am not the bard. I cannot help you.
I've had 2 really, really good rolls in a row. So, okay.
Yeah. Auto success from a saint, perhaps. There's a question.
Yeah.
Is that a statement?
Okay. Okay, that's not horrible. 14.
Oh.
14. All right.
I could, yeah.
As you across
actually, let me,
this open piazza with a couple of there's like broken pillars here and there. Oh, advantage by just some guy. No, crit fail. Oh man.
Chaos child.
Oh man. All right. So man, boy, that changes everything. So as you fly casually,
Name of the game.
you're like, it's doing good. You're like, you point in the direction of this wall, and there's a glint bling, bling, as the large symbol of Gear Chasers lights up, flashes, as the nose of the craft is dead onto it. Bing, bing. And the stone slides downwards, revealing an archway, kind of an archway, an opening, as and you're like, yeah, and you're bringing it in.
And we all start leaning to one side, going, you go a little, come on, just a little, just a little.
And you
I don't know which side.
Oh, you just hosed it right into the edge of the corner of that triangle. And the bang, and just like the Suez Canal, you block it.
And then we see on the side of the craft, evergreen.
That's right.
Pedal to the metal, Captain.
Yeah, you got it.
And you're like, son of a... And that, of course, because of that natural one, or because of that critical failure, is when you hear... as a very large mech pops out of the vines and like snaps, the vines snap around him. Like, oh, that's a big one. That's a really, really big one.
That's a big
And
one.
I think it's time for confessions.
Who goes first?
How we do
I don't know. How about Echo?
Just click those buttons. Oh,
Or
Thales.
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 Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
there you
Yeah. That was. Gosh, I knew I should have practiced more with driving back at the. Okay, let's be honest. I really had nothing to practice back there, so I don't really feel that guilty. Because what would I have done? What would I have done? Really. But this is so rough. But it's okay. We defeated a creature earlier, one of those big mechs, so we can do it again, right? These guys are awesome. They're so wonderful. So maybe we can do it. Maybe.
Okay, wait. So they had ghosts of Atlanteans inside them, but then they also had fire demons inside them, I think. I kind of remember something about that. They were resistant to frost. He was doing so good. Like, he was, like, nailing it head on. Did he, like, sneeze at the last second or something? I don't know. I'm dreading whenever we run into Hexor after all this.
Yeah. I've been having a great time with everybody. Like, they've really been accepting of me, and I've been learning a lot about love. So that's great.
Aww.
But pretty much, I'm just ready to hit something because I don't feel I contributed that much besides just kind of hitting things. So if this thing's about to do some battle, I'm down. I'm gonna throw down. I'm ready. Thales did great driving, but hey, animal handling on a vehicle. Come on now.
It is the way.
It is the way.
There's a haiku about it.
You know what? And that's why we should have critter-powered vehicles, not this big box of metal thing. I mean, honestly, animal handling on the boat? Come on, that's stupid. I want to handle an actual animal. Now, we could somehow turn this into like a big bird that, I don't know, this technology will always fail you. Ask me about my video camera and its spastic blinking eye.
Oh, Megatron.
Yeah, it's me.
Hey.
Yeah, it's me. Hi. I continue to be a little worried about everybody here. They're not, they're not being safe at all. They're just ignoring me. Like we just ignore old people, like they haven't got anything useful to say. Like I would like you to remain alive. Is that so hard? You can bet on the fact that your dungeon master is trying to kill you because that's what he does. But you're Metatron. I care. But I also have some announcements. I still haven't found my reading glasses, so you're going to have to excuse me. Yeah, next week, we're going to start a month-long fundraiser to help defray the costs of getting the Nat21 crew to the New Jersey Renaissance Fair on June 5th and 6th. That's right. You can meet us in person. I don't know what form of the Metatron I'm going to take, or perhaps I'll go back and revisit some old characters. But anyways, maybe we'll hold a vote and you can pick. Okay, and then... so there's fundraiser is each week we're auctioning off some grand gaming goodies for you. Each week we'll have a different bundle of stuff. It's all going to defray those costs, plane tickets and hotels, and we're going to be sleeping in twin beds right next to each other with a very tasteful side table situation in between them to save room for the Holy Spirit. You know how these things can be. I don't want to admit to anything, but I'm above reproach. Okay, so also one of those, there's stuff from Louis, there's stuff from Mab, there's stuff from Nat21, and also I am going to be offering my voice as your voicemail message. Wouldn't you prefer something a little come hither to allow for the message to be easily relayed? So that's pretty cool. Okay, so you can also give to us via donation on Coffee. It's how you throw some wild magic into the game, and it's also how you can avoid a committed relationship with Nat21 Adventures. You don't want to be a Patreon, you don't want to be a subscriber, that's fine, but you could tip us if you've been nourished in the service, as they say. All right, so I think that's it. I'm going to bring him back. I'm going to start with the mastermind of it all, Mr. Paulo Garbanzo, because he has something to say about the show coming up tomorrow, right? About creating with the crew. Say the thing. Say the thing.
Oh, tomorrow we have Creating with the Crew at 12:30. And by the way, our Patreon Saints game, this is our April game, is at 6 p.m. Eastern time. They get a double whammy this month because we got busy. So they're having back-to-back weekly game, and then we'll be in May next time the Patreon Saints play. So tomorrow night is going to be more adventures, and they're right near where our adventurers tonight are. They're in the same island. They are very close. They're hot on their heels, and that's not just a pun because it was from the fire plane for 400 years. And they're actually discovering some things that our players here tonight don't know. So there's some lore that's happening that you might want to tune in for because it's a lot of fun. And let's see. Well, that's what I have to say about that. Let's bring everybody back in. Oh, that's right. And since we're all here, my friends, we do have a new Patreon Saint.
What?
To cheer to. That's right. Kevin Raber, everybody. Huzzah to our new Patreon
Party
Saint.
huzzah. Take your vitamins in the morning.
I'm gonna just.
Maybe you could counteract some of the things that Bambi keeps doing to our players.
Damn it, Bambi.
I'm gonna eat a piece of candy in your honor.
And a huzzah to all of our Patreon Saints, everybody. Crinkle away. Crinkle.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna go take a nap while you guys finish up. Okay.
All right. Have a good time.
All right. Have a good nap.
Thanks, Grandpa.
What's in that candy on a 420, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
It's medicinal.
It's
I'm sure I don't
medicinal.
know.
Then I'm just
I
really glad
registered
to
with
see-
the gun.
I'm very glad to see another old, senior performer here on stage. Stage being this thing here. So,
Stage, yeah.
yeah.
Stage.
This
Stage.
thing. This
I heard
business.
once that all the world was a stage.
That's right.
That's what I heard.
All right. Well, my friends, you stand on.
Oh, look at your
This-
echo again. Nice.
Oh, am I echoing again? Oh,
Oh, yes.
No,
By that.
she was just Loon was just saying, look at your echo.
And we yeah, that
Look at
too.
her.
Me.
Oh.
there we go. You are there. How's that? There's no echo, right? All right. You're standing there, gigantic, easily 40-foot tall,
Oh no.
cyclopean
One eye, huh?
machine. One giant and very angry looking eye. Not quite Eye of Sauron, but might as well be. It's standing there now. It's 40 feet tall, towering over you, and its head is just like one big ball, and just kind of like, and it's clearly checking for moving targets. And what would you like to do?
I'm gonna get a flashlight and shine it around all over the place. No,
Clever girl.
thank you.
Thales, your hovercraft is kind of wedged in the door. You could go in the door. Also,
That's kind of what I'm thinking, but you want the
Do
parts.
you think I could get the hovercraft in there, or is it a lost cause now?
you can certainly try, and you
Barnabas could help.
Yeah, I could try to pull that in there for you, Thales.
Oh, you could. It is currently got that wedge, so you'd have to back it up and then get it in. So
Let's
there
try
would be
that.
some strengthy checks, and then there would be
Strength?
some strength check for Barnabas to try to
Barnabas,
push
okay,
it.
Barnabas, strength check. Okay, that's good.
and then patented animal handling roll. So
I will assist if possible.
yes.
okay.
Not necessarily the animal handling, but both maybe strength and animal handling.
You could give me a wisdom check and kind of say
got
like, well, what you're gonna need here is a wedge and a blah
Oh
blah. So-
yeah, let's throw down. My wisdom is let's see, 22.
All right, Barnabas, give us that strength check.
You see Barnabas's eyes start to cloud over a little bit. And the hair, the hackles on the back of Barnabas's neck stand up as he goes into a barbarian rage, giving him advantage to strength checks.
Very nice. You even get an auto success all day long.
All right.
Woo!
And yes, and White Bat is thrown in his move the hovercraft wherever he wants. You guys just wreck it
25, 25
in the best way possible. So do you want to you could actually stay on the craft and literally do a kind of push with your legs, shove it backwards, just rage. And,
Okay, now
Bailey's,
I have an idea.
Go
For
on.
the assist of flying, I'm gonna take Thales and I'm gonna sit him on my lap. I'm gonna
Good sound.
hold on to him because it's his device, but I have very good animal handling. I'm not into this, but we gotta work together on this. You
Wow, a
get to tell
training
me
seat.
what to do. Okay, I'll do it.
okay. Rage
But
hits the
I just
machine.
don't see the logic of Loon actually flying a machine.
Well, you're just kind of going well, it should go a little more that way, a little more that way. That's using your wisdom, try to. It's not gonna make it. It's not gonna. There, yeah, okay, use that way. But I really love whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
And I do believe that you were given a critical success there, Thales. So
Yes.
as Barnabas shoves, just mightily shoving it back towards the giant Cyclops, and the Cyclops kind of, and then you're like, put it in drive, put it in drive.
I like how it's like a steering wheel gear shift
Yes,
in your
yeah.
This is
mind.
a gear shift,
Yeah.
Tom. It's the old-fashioned one.
It's old-fashioned.
and the thing totally focuses in on you, and a beam of white hot laser just
Ooh.
as you slide into the building, and the stone comes back up, closing off as you just hear the heat of that magic beam shooting against the stone and doing 0 damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good
Nicely
idea,
done.
you guys. Very well done.
When I saw how bad that was going, I almost let go of the rope. I'm kind of glad I didn't now.
Yeah.
Don't let go.
No, still
Yeah.
on
You're
surfing it.
Yeah.
I picture you
Oh.
almost doing the pyramid surfing where the multiple people are stacked up, sort of waving
Yeah.
as you're surfing, drink in hand.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I was
Yes,
on one leg, holding with one hand.
yes, awesome. Yeah.
So, right. So you're in the complete dark. Loon, you can kind of see that you're in a room.
Dark vision.
Mhm.
Yes, Thales, you can see that as well.
So can I.
Actually, wait. Does everybody have
I think
dark
we all
vision?
have dark vision.
Does everybody have dark vision?
Mm. Mm.
Fine.
Come on,
All right.
cowboy.
Does my imposing presence grant me sight beyond sight?
No, probably not.
I may not have dark
You
vision, but
slide down, and you can tell you're going downwards. And that's when you run out of fuel, and you're like, oh.
I think we might have run out of fuel, guys.
Just biff.
But we had enough to
Slides-
get here, so win,
Slides
right?
a little bit farther down whatever
I-
ramp you're on,
I'm sure this
And
place has some rods. That had some power, definitely.
and
so.
it slides into a large room and comes to a stop at the foot of what you at first think is just a very large statue of a gnome.
Oh.
And then you realize that it opens its eyes. And as you can see each part of it come to life.
Hey, is there a ghost in there? If so, we're friends.
We're friends.
I'm
eyes
a gear chaser and
light
I'm
up.
okay.
And it slowly looks around. And
Look at him.
its mouth doesn't move at the same speed as it talks, but it looks directly at Thales and says, "Hello, Gear Chaser."
Yes.
It looks like a bad animatronic, I have to say.
All right.
Oh, we're at
All right.
one of those amusement parks. I love these places. The best pizza, man. And they got the games and the shows.
That's it. That's it.
Why,
The little
hello.
crawly space under the stage.
Yeah. Yes.
Great to see you.
Ball pit.
It looks at you, and it has like little eyebrows, and it's like, it has been a long time.
Yes, it has. So how long has it been since you've seen anyone in here?
Ooh, nice.
Calculating
Yeah, Thales.
400 years.
Wow, nobody's been here 400 years.
There's a bit of dust.
So where are we exactly?
You're in the Gear Chaser Hall.
Of gears?
The Gear Chaser Hall. It's just the Gear Chaser Hall. It's
Okay.
Oh, I see. The Gear Chaser Hall. Excellent. So what all is in the Gear Chaser Hall? What wonderful sights are there to see in the Gear Chaser Hall? Please give us the tour.
I am just here to answer questions.
You do you have any knowledge of what's been going on for the past 400 years?
Of course, I have the database requesting information. I have some knowledge.
So, like 400 years ago, exactly, was the last time you saw someone? Like they just all were instantly wiped out 400 years ago, exactly?
Computing a little bit longer than 400 years,
Okay.
but just about.
They made a stand.
Oh, no.
No?
The Gear Chasers left.
Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry, Thales.
Right.
There was going to be a large battle, according to my records.
What large battle?
There was a battle between the other households. Our information said that the other gnomes were going to wipe out the Gear Chasers, and that the King of Magecroft offered to help the Gear Chasers by bringing them to Magecroft in exchange for servitude.
That's a fair call.
Did you
All
know
right.
any of that, Thales?
I haven't exactly heard it that way, but yes, I know some of that.
I have a question for you, Thales.
Yes.
If there was like a war between all of the gnome dudes, why was that other gnome dude so nice to you?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Is it possible that the king, Magecroft Jerkwad, who gives very beautiful jewelry out, is it possible that asshole maybe told you guys that you were going to be crushed and that he would be the one to help you out and come on over, and I swear you'll be safe over here in this dungeon that he made?
Well, we tend to have a saying back at Magecroft about the king, that the odds of him lying are only assured if he's talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
So maybe that's true. Maybe that is what happened. I don't know. I really wasn't around during that time. I've just been told in that third person type of,
I find it hard to believe that that guy came over here 300 years ago and programmed this thing to say that to us, though.
Well, okay, how about this? Where did you get your information? Where did we get the information that the other houses were going to attack?
Are you asking the
Yes.
the machine?
Yes.
I do not know that information. I was just told that by the people here. If you would like to know more, I can tell you.
Please tell me more. Tell me more.
Certainly.
Tell me more.
The king
I knew I'd
offered
get one
to
of you.
give. The king offered to give to trade a engine that was powerful enough to control an entire city or to power an entire city. In exchange, the gnomes would come live in Magecroft. All they had to do was return the engine if they were done. It was here this whole time.
So there's an engine here that can power the whole city.
There was.
But it's not here anymore?
Where did it go?
It is no longer within the city.
But it's still
What
on the
happened to it?
island.
It was. Hang on.
Scanning databases.
Scanning database.
It's powering cryptocurrency mining in Argentina.
Boom! That's some brutal stuff.
Damn, those guys are good. Yes. It is outside the city. It was taken by fire elementals. It was here, powering much of the underground for quite some time. The armor stores were still running for nearly 300 years.
Wow.
Until the engine was taken.
Do you know where the engine is now?
I am not sure, but it is near.
Is it full of ghosts?
Probably.
Are you, though? Are you? You don't have any ghosts in you.
Actually, wait, you
So
say
many
that, but,
ghosts in you.
it doesn't seem to be responding to anybody else's questions.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Bailey's ask it if it's full of ghosts right now.
Is it full of ghosts right now?
No, Bailey. Damn it. Ask it if it has a ghost in it.
You mean me or the engine?
Do you have a ghost in you right now? What's happening?
I mean, technically, isn't there a ghost
Yeah,
in
the
me?
human
would be
soul
better.
is. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm
Okay.
guessing it doesn't, since it's having coherent conversations instead of trying to kill us. I'm just at this point expecting all of the mechs around here. to be
I
full
think
of
I have
ghosts.
you. I understand this. I
Okay.
understand this.
All right,
Okay.
okay.
So what do you know about the Atlantean ghosts that are around and inhabiting some of the mechanisms in the area?
I have only been able to understand that some of these Atlanteans have been harnessed by fire demons and placed in mechanical objects that some of us have made. By us, I mean, of course, gear chasers. I am merely informational.
So, when we busted up real good that last mech we fought, and the Atlantean ghost flew out, did we see what happened to the fire demon or elemental or whatever it is? Like, so
It was just full of fire, so it may have been. There was not a fire demon per se inside that.
So, the mech just said, or the informational cyclops that we're talking to right now, or that Thales is talking to right now, said that the fire elementals were harnessing the Atlantean ghosts
Mhm.
So we can assume that the fire and the ghosts are going to be in the machines that are also inhabited by fire elementals. That's all I got.
Are there
The engine does have some elementals in it, and that is how it is powered.
Ah.
Okay, wait. So gnome engines. Oh, the engine is powered by elementals.
But we didn't build the engine. That was provided by Magecroft, right?
That is correct.
Huh. Magecroft doing it to gnomes all the time.
Always. It seems like they're always messing. Like they can't just let it be.
Just
Let
perhaps.
gnomes be gnomes, man.
Gnomes be gnomes.
Oh,
Be
all right.
gnomes.
Okay, I need to put that lower on my priority list and say, all right, really kick Magecroft's butt. That needs to come down to about number 10. We need to go back to number 1, 2, and 3, and 4. These are important now. Okay. First, let's figure out what's going on here. Take care of it. Get our island back. Make everybody happy. Make us really nice and powerful, and continue on and on and on. And then we get to number 10. Okay.
Yes, yeah. Get the power, and then go back there and tell those mages that they ain't nothing, and we're in charge now.
Yeah, maybe we should move Magecroft to the fire elemental plane, right?
Maybe
Right?
Yeah.
Honestly, that would be pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I
If we could do
I think
that,
so.
that would be hilarious.
That would be very balanced and neutral of me, don't you think?
Yeah.
There's a lot of.
Absolutely.
Hold on. There's a lot of innocent people that also live in Magecroft.
Yeah, all right.
So we'll just take the wizard district and the king's castle.
There we go.
We'll have a fair outside of Magecroft for all non-wizards and just the regular people, and just invite them. It'll be like
It would
that.
just be called Croft.
Right?
Yes, just
The Croft Fair. Croft Fair.
The Croft Fair.
I like it. This is okay. I've got a number 9 and a 9A and 9B now on my list. Thank you.
Yeah, and if you make it free, then the people who are rich will think that it is not worth anything.
Right.
There it is.
Oh, you're so smart. I like this. This is great. Great group. Okay. But back to number 1 and 2.
Yes.
Staley's, does the Cyclops mech that we're talking to, would you ask it if it has any weapons?
Ooh, do you have any weapons or anything available in this great hall, or perhaps any power rods that might power our mode of transportation?
Good question.
I meant on himself. Does
Searching.
he have like?
Yeah, I'm
My
curious
records-
about what the answer to his question is too.
Well, I want both of them. I want both
We can
answers.
do both.
My records indicate that the armory is untouched.
Ooh, boy.
Yes. Okay, so that is good. Are you armed yourself? Can you do any battle or fight? Information that thou art.
No, I am here for information. I can occasionally shoot beams, but I cannot go anywhere.
Yeah,
Really?
It was a pretty powerful laser eye you had.
No, that was
Really?
the other guy.
How are you?
No, that was the other guy. You're right. My bad.
How are you powered?
I have power rods that I've been storing.
Good.
Interesting. And
I'm
where
really
exactly
glad.
are they located on your body?
Very subtle.
I won't answer
Very
to.
subtle.
No, we don't have to ask. We don't have to ask that yet.
I only answer to gear chasers.
Right,
know.
right,
You'll know.
right. It's fine. It's fine. Not necessary right now. Right now. I like information. He can stay. He's good.
Alright.
He's good people.
Ask
Good people.
for a map. See if he's got a map.
We have an updated map of the island and everything that's going on. Perhaps that's updated with new events and destructions and movements of armies and evil
Also, this building
fire beings like that.
and this building.
And the building.
I can show you a map, but it is only an image.
That works.
Then we'll draw it from your image.
It projects
crayon.
an image up on the wall that looks like a pretty darn good map.
Okay, I pull out my cell phone and I take a quick picture.
Just take a picture of it. It'll be fine. Boop. Looks a lot like that.
whoa,
There you go.
Nice. Nice.
Okay,
Screenshot.
I can
Hold
kind
on,
of
hold on.
draw. Can anybody draw better than me? I can sort of fill in some of this.
No, but I can take a freaking screenshot. Hold on.
Mischief
I
Madness.
was talking to Thales.
Oh, sorry. Are you talking to Thales? Thales?
I was asking who was good at drawing that wanted to hurry up and mark this map up. I'm kind of okay. Does anybody else? Since we don't have screenshots or cell phones, guys.
Yeah,
Well,
like
I certainly am
Thales
fairly.
would be the best.
I'm fairly
the,
good at representing. I have cartography tools, so yeah.
Yeah, you do it. You do it, Thales.
As the projection on the wall flickers a little bit, there is another, like a video that actually shows up, and it is an image of gear chasers seemingly boarding boats, and it looks like a really bad video, like like old timey video, and they're boarding boats, and they're yeah, exactly, and Magecroft flags are flying, and there's like this image of the engine, and it's like a little it's this it's about this big, it's about as like a football and a half. It's about as big as a bread box.
Wow.
And there's, there seem to be like these two globes in it on either side, and they're inside. You can tell looks like some sort of elemental creatures, and whatever they're doing is causing this little piston to move back and forth, and you're like, And I'm gonna say, if everybody give me a perception check.
Ooh, yeah. I love rolling dice.
16.
17.
17. Oh, Loon, yeah.
27.
18.
27. All right. Loon, you've met the king of Magecroft, the current king of Magecroft, and even though this film or video, whatever it is, this projection is slightly more than 400 years old, man, that king looks suspiciously, I don't want to say suspiciously, that seems rude, but man, that king looks just like the current king. I mean, they're related? I don't know, but it looks like a dead ringer. I mean, like, bam.
Undead ringer for the king.
That's it.
Thales, you've probably seen the king as he maybe came down to examine some cool things that your people were making, and you're like, I'll be damned if that's not the same guy. Just saying.
Information that looks exactly like the current king of Magecroft. How is that possible? I didn't think he could age be that old. Do you know anything about the king that you might have in your archives, buddy old pal?
The only information I have of the king of Magecroft is that he made this deal with the gear chasers to save them. And if the engine is restored or returned to the king, then the gear chasers will be able to leave.
Oh,
that is the deal that the gear chasers made with the aforementioned king.
Okay.
Hey, serendipity. Off of his head.
I was like, hey, I know that lady.
Oh, yes. All right, so
you got a choice, Thales. Power for the city or freedom for your people?
I vote both.
Well, gosh
People would
darn,
just-
let's do it.
I support your decision.
With friends
Stop
like you,
mining
I
for
think we can
Bitcoin.
do it. In fact, with friends like you, I think we can do anything.
Oh, wow.
aw.
Gosh darn it.
And you're not
little
at all.
people. Go
And you're
ahead.
not at all intrigued by this ring that the king gave me. I love this ring. Oh, that's right, us. You're not
Really?
at all intrigued by this.
You both have one.
ring.
Yeah.
What's the ring?
Yeah, what's the ring all about?
Yeah, he didn't tell us. And I don't love mine. And I can't take it off.
Have
You
you
kind of like
done
your
any?
ring.
Have you checked on it to see what abilities or effects that ring might have?
I thought about it, but then I got distracted by something. I don't remember.
So he's listening to everything we're saying. That's what you're saying to me. That's what I'm hearing right now.
That's what I'm hearing. It's kind of like that Beastmaster ring with the eyeball in it, and then
I love
Yeah,
that
that's it.
scene.
Oh, that was
oh,
sick.
that's a good scene.
Yeah. There
That
was
was
a
scary.
lot going on at the time that he slapped these things on us, and
All right.
we kind of just stopped worrying about it really because it didn't hurt. Just can't take it off.
All
Didn't
right.
stop
You ever
us from
thought
coming
about
here.
this chopping
Just
chopping it right off?
Somehow, I think that wouldn't work. Like I think it would just appear on another finger.
Oh,
Like
oh, no, yeah.
these babies aren't coming off.
That's a good idea.
Oh, God
You've
damn.
got to stop giving me these ideas.
Honestly, I was like,
You feed the dungeon master.
but you know,
Not
Thaddeus,
at
if you wanted to hold my hand for an extended period of time while you looked at any part of me that was on my finger, I would not object.
All right.
If
Yeah.
you're picking up what I'm throwing down.
No,
See if you can figure anything out about it.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll
look
take a
at-
look at the ring
look
and see
at
what
it.
I see.
Have a look.
Anything interesting?
Oh, Thales, you're pretty sure that some gnomes have had a hand in making part of this ring.
Why, this is gnomish.
Partly. It is only partly gnomish. And it's one of those things where, like, your people designed a fraction of it and didn't really know what it was for. And now you're like, oh, that's what you wanted that sort of thing for now, because now connected to the rest of this magical ring, it also does these other things. Huh. The other
so what
things
did
you
it-
have no knowledge of.
Oh.
But
Would an identify spell shed more light?
only a little. But here's what you do know is that you do know that with your abilities, it is possible that you could shut down the small part that your people have created.
Well, I think I could maybe shut down the small bug. Wow, that's wow. Okay. Let's. Of course, I have to tell you. No, I'm not going to tell you that because that'll give Paul an idea. So never mind.
If it
I'm not
messes
going to
up,
tell you that.
they're definitely going to be shocked. And I mean, like, not surprised, but like electrical damage.
Oh, do I know that?
Probably.
Doesn't matter. He has an auto success.
Auto success.
Thank you, Justin guy.
Okay. I auto success disable their rings.
Now wait, all right. What is your artificing skill? Because here's the thing:
Oh.
Uh-huh.
it needs to beat an awfully high DC. So even if you got a auto success, the highest success you go, if I just need to know that you can beat a really high DC.
Got it. Let me see. I'm trying to. What is my artificing skill here? That's.
If I remember correctly, it was like a 55.
Yeah, that
It works.
works. Right.
Yeah,
It's-
like
My artificing
70.
skill is my proficiency bonus plus my intelligence plus something else, right? Plus half my level.
Yes.
Okay. So that's.
no, I don't know about the half your level thing, but it's
Oh, my full level. I
proficiency-
can do that.
Nah.
Throw it in.
Mhm.
I'm not sure if that's I don't know about do artificers have a different thing?
Yeah, and intelligence plus proficiency bonus, that'd be 7 plus 7.
Okay, so plus 7. If you got a 19,
Looks like there's a +5 in there as
Johnny's
well.
throwing a 20. All right, so 5
Plus, if I did, I don't know if I would be able to do a flash of genius on that,
Oh,
you could.
which is a +4.
All right, let's do that.
Nice.
So here's what happens: that auto success
Mhm.
plus the 5. All right, so auto success almost got you there because this is difficult.
Mhm.
I give you a small bonus because it is actually Gear Chaser made.
Mhm.
And then you got a +5. And so that, with all of those bonuses together, actually will give you a success.
Wait, before he does it, I'm just gonna miss you. Wink.
And
Is this for both rings or just one?
Well, that
Both,
was
I
for
think.
one ring, and then the Nat21 is for the other ring.
Got it.
So, bam. You do
So,
nail both.
He before he does it, I go, eh.
Good.
Now remember, he's only short-circuiting a part of the ring, not the whole thing. So
Whatever.
whatever.
Can we
awkward.
take it
So-
off?
Yeah.
Wait, so he can still hear us. Shit. He just can't see you anymore. You cannot take it off still. However, it definitely has lost some of its tracking ability. Thales, you definitely know that now it will not be able to locate you, pinpoint, like he couldn't drop a cruise missile on you now, but he could at least get you in the same, like maybe not even the same neighborhood. It would definitely be like,
Okay.
he could not triangulate your location now. And also, yeah, there's no sound. The sound is off. So
Thank you, Thales.
So if we wrap
Yeah,
it
Bailey,
in
well done.
fabric, he won't be able to see it either.
if you just wrapped it in aluminum foil, this would all be fine.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't do that from the beginning.
Come on.
I'm sure there's some in the armory. I'm sure we can
Yes,
make that happen.
in the armory.
All right, so I need to make a little note here that you have disabled part of the rings for Echo.
Ooh,
and
that's fun. Yeah.
There's still 2 other people
I
that
know.
we used to do stuff with who are walking around with theirs still going.
But they're not here.
They're not here.
Well, that's Anduiv and I bet ya.
That's right.
Right?
Whatever. Hypatia
Down
probably
here on
wants
Twitch.
hers
Yeah.
on. She wants the king to know what she's up to.
That is not going to make the king happy. Let's just say that. And unfortunately, Lulu with an Atlantean secret lost it.
Foiled again.
But I know where we can find some Atlantean spirits.
There's a crit one down. That's right. All right. So, all right. Well, there you are. You do this little bit of action. And
Thank you, Thales.
oh, by the way, you haven't asked what this robot's name is, but that's fine. That's fine. He doesn't care. Foiled.
Hey, information. What is your name, by the way? Do you have a name?
Oh.
I do. I am
Alexa.
called Primus Gear Chaser.
Oh.
Did you say Primus?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Are you sure it's not Alexa though?
Not Alexa.
Alexa Gear Chaser.
How about Prime Lexus? Well, you know what? No.
What?
Its name is Sira because this is Siracus. What was I thinking? His name is
That's you.
Sira.
Okay.
Not
instead of
Hey,
Siri.
Sira.
Yeah.
hey Sarah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Oh, my phone actually just turned on. It was like, yeah.
So,
Sorry.
so Sarah, do you have a map of the halls and everything inside it, so that we know where all the rooms are, like where the armory is and all that kind of stuff, so we know inside?
Well, it's only these 2 rooms.
Oh,
And,
thank you. That makes it easier.
Yes. Well, and this room, of course, the room behind you is the armory, which also leads to the creation, the laboratories.
Oh. You just look at that. Look how happy he is right now.
I know. I just kind of want to give him the full screen there.
Yeah, man. That's the
Yeah.
old face if I ever
Oh
saw
my
one.
goodness.
Wait,
We
until
see
you
him like
actually see.
quivering a little bit. Yeah.
Would you like to?
Keep it together. Yes, that's good. That's very good.
Let
That's
it
very
go.
good.
Lose your
Excellent.
crap, man. It'll be
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yes.
All right. Well, you know what? Here's what we're
Not
gonna do.
miss your chance.
We're gonna put this here action cam right here. All right, we're gonna get this going. And I'll get my pretty face should be up here at the top. And we're gonna get boop. All right. So there we are. There's the action cam. It's what I've set up this whole thing all night for.
Oh, here we go. Oh, look at me.
Right there. Look at you. Would you look
So
at
big.
Just look. Oh my goodness.
And there's the door. And the door opens. And
Lab sexual.
there are suits of shiny brass armor.
Whoa.
Oh.
Look at that.
Everywhere.
Oh, what a, oh my goodness. Oh, I want some of that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Amazingly, there
Are
are
those Cylons?
suits.
Sorry.
They're from BattleTech, yeah. That's
All right.
there are suits that are large minotaurs. There are suits that are actually merfolk. And there are suits that look like they would be for Leonin, which are the lion people.
Nice.
This room is massive. There's got to be at least, from where you're standing, there are at least 50 suits of each kind. And yeah.
Thales, are these machines or are these armor? Like,
Yes.
are they empty or are they full?
They are, as far as you can tell, Thales, they are suits meant to be worn by minotaurs, by merfolk, and by Leonin.
I want to put one on.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
Swords. Oh my goodness.
I'll go down the row of gnome armor and just kind of pick out my favorite. No, yes, yes, no, and just figure out which one I like.
Okay.
Are they all the same, or are there slight variations?
No, there are some slight variations, but they are very similar, of course.
All right.
They do seem to be what you could call a mech suit. They are.
Is there a pink one?
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to put on the pink one.
Now you can see as you enter this gigantic room, and off to the left-hand side is what appears to be dimly lit, but of course you can see in the dark. What was some sort of not laboratory, but factory, and it is literally like it goes forever. But you can tell that some of their suits that seem to have been part of this factory, like factory working, and they're all powered down, so they're not doing anything anymore. And
did you see what just happened?
No, I didn't see what just happened.
There's a raid.
There's a raid. Oh, a raid. Oh, gosh. I do see this raid.
I'm putting on the armor really fast.
You better put on some armor.
Jumping in the armor.
How many raiders do we have?
11.
11?
Welcome, Raiders. I'm really glad you're here.
So
All
what
right.
does the armor do?
Well, sure, I'm glad. Let's get that battle
Whiskey
cam
to
back
you.
up in action. And
Yeah, I'm gonna need more of this.
gonna need more boats.
Yeah.
All right,
Raiders.
so Loon, you can fit into a Leonin one, and thank you. And they are, so there you are, standing here in this beautiful place with all these nice shiny armors around, and that is, it's like, oh, there's one for a Minotaur, there's one for everybody. It's just awesome. And
Do we, if somebody puts it on, do you hear like a
of course.
power up sort of noise? Oh, that's great.
Yes. Do you put one on there, Barnabas?
Yeah, well, I want something that goes with my eyes, but yes.
There's a variety of them. So
Oh,
yeah,
right.
you can
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I do really
Power
want to just
up.
do like pink and.
I
There's
mean,
pink
if we
one,
could go
there's
Power
green
Ranger
one.
colors, I'll go light
Absolutely.
blue.
All right,
Okay.
there you go.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. Is there any chance my battle sloth could operate one of these?
Maybe in the Minotaur size one.
How big is that sloth?
Well,
I mean-
he's bigger than this. He's definitely,
Oh.
he's like,
I mean, there are gnome ones. There are ones made for gnomes.
yes. I would like to train my battle sloth. We'll have a conversation. You cool with that? You cool with that? You're willing to give it a try. You just have to wear it this one time. We'll see how you like it. Okay. All right. We have a mecha battle sloth.
There we go.
Yeah, I don't mess around.
So here's what actually happens is are you gonna actually put the sloth in the gnome suit?
Yeah, I actually put the sloth in the gnome suit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You might have to carry him around a little bit, but that'll be all right.
It's adorable.
As
Mecha sloth.
you're getting the suits on, and you're like, oh, okay, and you can definitely feel that there is a low level amount of energy inside of them that helps you move. It definitely could possibly. Thales, you're pretty sure that there's something there, it should have more power. And currently, it only has just enough power to help you move around, but it's really good armor. There are definitely places for more power inputs, but it's like, it's not bad, it's great. You're like, you think you can probably jump a little bit farther than you could before? That sort of thing. And as you're like, yeah, these are cool. Like, oh yeah, you do notice that several of these suits
Oh, I knew it.
start to sit up by themselves.
Yeah.
Son of a.
Son of a man.
Several.
Several.
Like
I
11,
gotta
maybe.
point out-
Like 11.
At
Yeah.
no point did Loon actually get into the suit. You did know.
Oh, I know. You do
This
have,
guy got
however,
in
an armored sloth.
Battle sloth.
You have a battle sloth inside of a gnome suit, which,
Yeah, I
of
do.
course, is what happens all the time. Which is just welcome to Nat21.
Oh.
Quick, get out the gnome in the battle suit. Let's see if we can get people in the right place. There's Echo.
Push,
and-
Thales. Push. Yes, Thales. Yes, you did it again.
Did
Like
it.
a mime with sound. I loved that comment.
Yes.
Right. So you're standing there. You're like, yeah, this is great. And then you're like, and they all start to, and your little laser eyes like scan. They sweep. They definitely see you,
Scanning.
and they start
Scanning.
to move towards you. Now they're not going that fast. Again, they could be only partially powered, like you are. You know what? Tell you what. Give me an initiative. That's who gets the first go, and then we'll just go down the list.
Of course.
I got a 13.
Oh, nice.
13,
19.
17.
19.
16.
All right, Loon. You are holding your battle sloth. You've just suited him up in the suit of armor, and you're like, what's all that? A bunch of suits of armor have gotten up and are starting to walk towards you.
Is there any vegetation whatsoever in this space?
No.
Yeah, of course there isn't. Is there any chance I could take my battle sloth out of the mecha suit?
Why would you want to do a thing like that? But yes,
Yeah,
you
I
could.
no, okay, never mind. His suit isn't moving without him moving it. That's my question.
Right.
I'll ask him that. I'm like, do you have control over your suit, or is it driving without your consent?
The sloth slowly waves.
Okay, you're good to go. Take him out, buddy. So while he's doing that, I would like to. Can I hold my action?
Yeah, sure.
I'd like to do that, please.
All right. That you can ready your action. So
That's
the
what I
action
wanted.
is yes. What is the action that you are readying?
Well, see, I didn't really know what I was gonna do.
Well, them's the new rules. You have to have an action that is specific to be triggered by their actions.
Then I would
or
like to
yours.
have my sling at the ready with my magic stone.
All right, and if they come near, Thales, you remember? Actually, yeah, give me a quick intelligence check there.
Ooh, intelligence.
That's his thing.
21.
Okay, Thales, you remember that you have a certain remote control.
I use the remote control.
All right. So
does
the remote control
work?
has there's two buttons. There is the big one, and then there's the smaller one. Which one would you like to use? The big one or the small one?
Smaller.
Let's do the small one. Let's do the small one. I want the small button.
All right. Do you point it at one of the suits?
Yes.
All right. You point it and go, boo! And a small green ray that's kind of a beam that shoots out hits that first one, and it just go falls down. Boom. Nicely done.
Well, I know what I'm going to keep doing.
Echo, what are you doing?
Gonna throw my sweet ass badass new trident right into the face of one.
All
There
right.
we go.
Go for it.
There we go.
Oh.
Look at them all.
Don't
just
owe.
standing out.
Well, okay. Hold on. What's 7 plus 8?
15.
15. I rolled a 15.
Bing! It bounces right off it. Just
Okay, I'm gonna call it back and then go straight for that same one and run at it instead of throwing.
all right.
We got the crit success for the echo.
There we
Oh,
go.
a crit success.
Oh, sounds good.
Ooh.
Bang! You put that trident right through its head to roll some damage.
Thank you, Johnny O.
Nice. Nice.
I hope you don't mind that damage getting doubled.
Oh,
Oh no. Okay, yeah, I'll take it.
Chew on this.
All right,
That's-
so that's gonna be 12 doubled is 24.
24. Bang! You take his head clean off, pretty much. Just and it stumbles back. There you go. All right, there's that guy.
Chew on
Oh my
this.
God.
Yeah. It
Just
is a
some
brand
kind.
of gum. Oh, well done.
All right, Barnabas.
Funny.
Barnabas is gonna go in and seize all of these Minotaur armors and grabs one around the neck and starts giving it a noogie. Oh, yeah, that all something. Just starts getting in there, but also bashing its brains in as he's doing it.
Very well. A little bit of grapple and then a lot of smashing.
A lot of grapple and
works.
smash lane. We got a 10, so obviously he's too much in love with it to do any real damage.
No. Well, you've got him, and you're
I've got
definitely
him.
like you're
Just
holding
holding
it,
him.
but you're just bonking your hand against
Yeah.
it, or your
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, you little.
you just give him a noogie, just
Yeah,
like you
just give him
said.
a noogie. Yeah.
Wait
Right.
a second.
What?
Do the suits give us any bonus to our strength or anything?
Not currently,
Oh, okay.
he says,
Mm-hmm.
with a bit of a hint.
Uh-huh. No, I caught it.
Loon.
Is this where I throw my sling thing with the magic rock?
Yeah.
Or
magic
do I
rock.
is this the
Or
new
throw
round?
your magic, or throw your magic battle sloth.
I'll throw the battle sloth and see what happens.
Yay!
Throw him.
You got this, buddy. You got this.
Yeah.
You
the
come on.
screen.
And he's all like, come at me. Come at me. You want a piece of this? Oh, if you guys spoke sloth, you would be mortified right now. Come at me. You want a piece of this?
All right, you just chuck the sloth at one of the heads of the suits. Auto success and sloth away.
Unleash the sloth.
The sloth just grabs onto the head and like
Twists.
just slowly snaps Putting another one down. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's actually a couple more up here. 6. And...
You got this, buddy. I'm very proud of you.
All right. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6, 2, 4. There's 6 still standing.
Are they clustered?
They're kind of across the room there, actually.
Okay, and is it 20-foot radius?
They're wider than 20 feet. This is 30 foot. If you can see from the red part is 30 feet. Boom, that's a 20 foot. So they are standing in 20 feet. This is another 20 foot section.
Gotcha. I will cast Erupting Earth.
Whoa.
All right. Ooh.
On the one guy. On that one cluster.
On these 3 or those 2?
The one that's a higher number.
That 3 over here. All right.
Not 3.
Blam. All right. Erupting Earth. Oh, guess who's got some.
So they have to make a dex save.
Yeah, that's not their strong suit.
I didn't think it was.
Get it? Suit of armor.
Suit,
Get it? Thank you. Thank you, Thales.
It's funny because it's true.
Well, 2 go down. Is there some damage involved? What's going on?
Yep. So if they if they don't make their save, they take 3d12 bludgeoning damage.
Wow.
And
Jesus.
the ground becomes difficult terrain. And they fall down.
Right.
If they do make their save, they take half damage and they don't fall down, but it's still difficult terrain.
Right.
So 3d12, I got 21 damage.
All right. Those 2 just collapse and get crushed between 2 moving stones as it slides over, and they just flattens them. The other one manages to keep standing, and does get a foot crunched, and but is still up. And let's see. Oh gosh, they get to go. They get to do something. God.
It's okay if they don't.
Rough terrain manages to get to the Minotaur and tries to basically swat him. No, your new armor and your new shoulder brace just gink. You're like, you barely even felt it. All right, give me a grapple check. The one you've got grappled tries to escape. Barnabas, give me a check.
10. Even up 10.
Oof. All right, it manages to escape your grapple and then tries to give you a poke in the eye, which once again
Nice.
is going to save you with your armor. The headpiece of the armor.
Yeah. Great.
Does come down.
Great.
And all right, so we got 2 more over there. Echo, you're being attacked from 2 sides. As they come in, miss. Let's see. Man, that is going to be just. You get pushed back a little bit as it swings against you, hitting you.
What's my AC in this thing?
It's 24.
Oh my god. Nice.
And you're just like you slide across the room a little bit as it as it hits you, but does not do you any damage. Just yeah. All right. That's everyone standing. 1, 2, 3. There's only 4 left now with Loon taking down a couple of them. Thales.
Okay.
Don't mess with the druid.
Yeah, I see the one that pushed Echo, and I'm like, oh, you did not. Here, ping,
Oh.
and go after that one.
All right. Oh yeah, you can move through other people because you're tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Size small.
The battle is like much.
Did he take one out with his ping?
Oh yeah, are you using the?
Yeah, using the clicker remote. Yeah.
All right. Disadvantage. All you have to do is hit you just have to hit them with the light. So roll your. This is basically a ray attack, but it's basically a touch. You just have to hit them, but you do have disadvantage, so you might actually miss.
Okay. So with disadvantage, I roll 2 and I take the worst.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I thought. Okay.
I love that dice sound. Oh, what? Why do you look like that?
Well, I usually look like this when I roll a 1.
Oh
No.
I did not mean to laugh, but what I mean to say is, that was very painful. So much pain.
You go, and then you see on the back end of the little clicker there is a little red LED light, and it lights up real quick. It says low bat, and then it just and then even that disappears.
I'm having power issues today, everyone. I don't know what it is.
yeah, it's just.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
There was a disadvantage.
Once a natural 1 is rolled,
Oh.
it cannot be denied.
Unrolled.
Nor can a critical success. If it had been a 2, we would have let you have it, but no.
Yeah.
Critical 1. Boom.
Yes. I walked into that one with both tiny legs going.
Oh.
Thanks,
Thanks, Raid.
Thanks, Raid. All right, back to Echo.
Okay, how many are standing?
You've got 2 near you, 2 near the Minotaur. That's it.
Okay. Man, more than anything, I really just want to like hold out my hand and have a beam of Iron Man light come out because
you can give it a shot. You can try.
Oh
Really?
man, disadvantage.
You
Echo.
can absolutely try. It may
Okay.
or may not happen.
okay, yeah, I want to see if I can Iron Man.
All right, go for it. Sally throws down a disadvantage on you.
Hey.
The Patreon
Why?
Saints are fickle tonight. Oh my god.
Kevin's trying to Iron Man.
Bring it.
This is such
Bring
a
it.
long shot.
Oh my god, if you roll 2 21s, I'll laugh.
Okay,
So hard.
that one was. What do you add? What's my bonus for Iron Manning?
Reverend Tommy, Patreon Saint, comes in and throws down.
Technically, it
critical-
came from Magnus, didn't it?
Oh,
Was that
oh,
from
oh.
Magnus?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
Magnus.
Thank you, Magnus.
Yeah, that was a
Bam.
Magnus.
All right.
But what is my bonus to Iron Man? I don't know. That's not
Well,
on my. That's
so
not on my
basically,
character sheet.
there was going to be a little animal. I wasn't going to say anything, but there was going to be a little animal handling to try to figure out if you did it right, like if you just because you got to do a little thing,
Okay.
and then it was basically like if you could hit it, and then you hold out your hand and you're like you kind of tense your hands a little bit, and you're like and boom, a beam shoots out of your hand.
Holy yes! Holy Thassa!
And actually, you hear Thassa.
Thassa.
as the merfolk. It is kind of like a water beam, like of some sort, and
but it
and-
makes the sound, right? It makes okay.
Huzzah.
No, I meant the Iron Man sound.
Oh, yeah.
But that one's good
Yeah.
too.
So you nail it, and it shatters the suit. However, your battery is drained, and you are frozen where you stand.
Oh, nice.
Is one of them touching me right now? Because I do have another attack. I just can't move.
No, but it will probably touch you
Okay,
soon.
can I hold my action when it touches me? I want to shock and grasp it.
Is that a reaction or is that a bonus action?
It's a bonus action, but I'm holding my.
You're holding your bonus.
No, I'm not holding my bonus action. So I have War Mage, so that means I can use a cantrip as my second action.
Oh. I mean, of course, it's cool. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. Come on. Don't be silly. Don't be silly.
I mean, you can justify your suit this round, and he touches it and Zappo, so I can justify.
And someone has a
Justified.
slight point. All right. So meanwhile, so it's gonna happen when they attack.
Oh, just some guy.
All right, Barnabas, you've got 2 on you.
First of all, I'm going to throw the dice I'm currently using into this dice jail and lock those away.
There you go.
Oh, what a beaut.
From Little Empire, that's right.
And then I'm
beautiful.
going to...
That's a perfect
I
time
will
to
again.
shamelessly plug Little Empires.
Woo!
Little Empire, that's right. You
Look at
too.
that little
Right there,
dice
that's the
jail.
thing.
That's the
Look at
dice
that little
jail right
dice
there.
jail.
I love that
Yeah,
dice
just
jail, by
throw
the
it
way.
in
I'm
there.
totally going to need it. I need that. I need all your stuff, by the way. I just need all.
Well, you know what? I'm just going to mail it to you because I know where you live.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Was that a gift or a threat?
Is that a dice jail?
That was a dice jail.
Yeah.
Little
It's
dice
the best.
jail.
Better the second time around. Continue.
Little dice jail.
All right.
All right.
I will get my hackles up. I will start to rage. I am feeling the power within me. The power of Barnabas compels me to do a couple axe attacks.
All right.
Well, I guess
Good
suit
up.
attacks. 16, 17, 20.
Yes.
Yes, a 20 with, but I guess I don't have my great axe if I'm in this suit of armor. So I'm just fisting.
No, you can.
Sorry about the.
Oh my
Sorry,
gosh.
I said it like that. Oh, Barnabas, nice. Oh, Sally. Oh, I love
Sally
that you're
is
just
throwing-
nailing us with these.
She is just wanting the chaos to reign.
Thank you.
The
Thank
goddess
you.
of chaos here is killing it. So one of your attacks auto fails. What happens is you take too much time wondering if you should use your axe or not. Meanwhile, you're holding your axe the whole time,
Yes.
wondering if you can hold your axe.
But I just don't know if I could use it with this suit.
I'm going
Nah, probably
another.
not.
So I'll get 2 more attacks. And then DM has a nat 21 floating around.
I do. And so you might still have a
15, 16, 17, 18, a 19 for another one. And then a bonus attack because of the rage is a, I can't wait till Barnabas gets out his reading glasses. An 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, a 12. So a 19 and a 12 for the other 2 axe attacks.
The 19 will hit them because
excellent.
they are not, it's
10
yeah.
plus 4, 14, 15, 16 with my rage damage. A 16
All right,
damage
you
on that.
knocked that one clear across the room.
Great.
And destroy it.
And then Barnabas just looks at his hands like, why'd you do this to me, buddy? Come on now.
Aww.
I feel a voice in my head just telling me I was no good, Sally.
All right. Let's see. Yes, and it is Loon's go. Loon, what you got?
Well, so it's 2 things. The Battle Sloth gets his attack.
Right. Battlesloth is still pummeling the other head of one of the ones that he ripped off. So he is going to need to crawl over. I need a miniature for the Battlesloth.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not a surprise to anyone.
I mean,
I will say
I can
Hero
make you one
Forge.
later.
Yeah. Hero Forge did not have the option for Battle Sloth.
No.
Interesting. We should talk to them.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing.
So Battlesloth is going to have to crawl his way back over to your side of the battlefield, which is basically his whole move.
Okay, that's fair. And I'm gonna chuck a rock.
Chuck a rock.
Rock. So let's see. But it's a magic stone, so it does magic misses really nicely.
Oh.
Wait. 15. Does 15 hit?
No, sadly not.
Yeah. Because it was a
Just
magic
bounces
stone. It was
No.
+9, and I'm like, oh, wait, no.
All right. Now, the one near you, Echo, swings at you as you stand there, unable to move. Critical success. I'm going to use that critical success that Sally threw down. And because you cannot move, he just slams you. However, you nail him with that
Shocking grass.
shocking grass, which also, I hate to say, you can see that I just rolled. I actually just rolled maximum damage.
Yeah, no, I can see it.
Yeah, so that's 24 points of damage from just because you're just standing there, and he just like, but blam! Arc of lightning shoots out of your suit, which allows you to move now. The battery is slightly charged, and you deal some damage to him, exploding him as your hand also shoots out electricity, fire, and you blast this guy into several pieces.
Bye, stupid.
Ooh.
And then you give him the finger.
I give him the finger. And my suit moves again because I electrify it.
So that's
And,
minus 20 damage, it looks like.
Oh, minus 10 damage to Echo. So yes, all right.
And minus
So how
10
much do I take?
Wow.
So that would be taking
Good.
4 damage since it went
Yay.
from 12
No
to
way.
2, and then double the.
It's kind of a coolness bonus. I get that.
Yeah.
Right,
Do you have
and
a pencil?
the other Minotaur, the other suit turns to the Minotaur and rolls a 2 minus the 5 that I was given earlier by just some guy. So that is a total of a 0 if you add their bonus in.
Please hold. I'm looking
Please hold.
here, and it's an advantage. BLC Blondie gave you an advantage.
Oh, all right. Well, then I will
Look,
give
I'm
that.
sorry. I'm just trying to keep track of the stream, man.
No, yeah. We do our
You
best.
saw that? I rolled a
We can't hit
4.
them all.
So minus 5 on the 2 gives him a 0. 4 gives him a 7. I'm assuming that does not hit you. No. Yeah, I didn't think so.
No hits.
Good try, though. Good try. Good team effort
Good try.
on everybody. Thanks for everybody trying. Thales, it is your go, and there is but one Minotaur standing there.
I'm
Sorry,
gonna
Minotaurs.
firebolt that thing. I'm
Minotaur.
gonna firebolt him. Definitely firebolt him.
Definitely going to fireball him. All right, roll it.
Definitely fireball.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go, Thales. Yes.
19.
That does hit. 19 is what you need
Yes.
to hit their armor.
Okay. Let's see. I can do this. Here we go.
You got this, buddy. Little guy.
20 damage.
Oh, dang. All right. God! Instead of using this, I'm just going to use this. Blam! And you blast it. It falls apart.
I learned it from watching Echo.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
All right. Well, that is the room. And you stand there. What just
Good
happened?
boy.
There's still many, many suits of armor just there in this gigantic room.
These suits of armor are awesome. Like, take 12.
And I think
Those are
that's a
great.
really good place.
Can we
To end
harvest
it.
all of the
Power
rods out of
Yeah,
all
I was
of
thinking
them?
the same thing.
Yes, you could actually.
Nice.
Let's combine these puppies. We're gonna make some power. It's gonna be great.
All right. Yeah, you gather up the remains, and Thales, there's definitely parts to be had to
Nice.
fill that entire list.
Yeah.
And you've got it. Let's see. So, my friends, let's do one last little confession.
And
Where's our good old? Yeah, that's just a great place to leave.
Oh, well, the best part of tonight was just, I don't know, just seeing everybody just doing their due and just smashing it all together. I really had a great time. Just the light in the eyes of Thales when he all saw those gears flying everywhere. And then Echo with that power beam just coming right out of her fan. That was freaking awesome. And then we had Loon over there with that bell slot. I've never seen a little creature do so much damage in my life. I'm just very proud of everybody tonight.
This is awesome. Oh my god. I was never really into wearing that much armor, but this armor is really cool and I'm wearing it forever. Plus 24, Iron Man beams, super new trident. I'm having a good time. Don't even care about Hexor anymore. F him.
I've created a monster.
Oh gosh, I've had so many power problems today. I don't know what's going on. I mean, ran out of power in the new hovercraft, and run out of power in the remote, and low power in the suits. Gosh, I hope nobody's upset with me. I'm usually better with the power than this. This is so bad. But hey, at least I got to help. At least I got to help them with the rings. So maybe they still like me. This will work out okay. We'll still get along, and we'll take care of all of this and take care of everything. Oh, what a great group. This is going to be great.
I am so proud of you. You did such an awesome job. How did it feel? Was that cool? Yeah, I don't know. Armor seems like it's like separates you. Oh, okay, I hear what you're saying. You're saying that you want to crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentations of their women. I understand. You're a bloodthirsty sloth, and I wish to enable all of your murderous rage.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
She's back.
Okay, stop it. Whoever's pushing the button, stop it. Stop
All
it
right,
right now. Stop
It
it,
wasn't
you
me.
scamps. Stop it.
It was this sloth.
That was Thales. Sloth.
No batteries.
I don't even know. I don't even know. I've gone through all of my candy. I have no coping mechanisms at this point. But I just I had something sorted out to say, something clever, and it's gone. It's gone. I've had too much black coffee from Turtle Creek Coffee, and I've had too much sugar, and it's good stuff. It's been a lot. There's armor everywhere. I don't know what universe we're in. I don't, but I am entertained. Are you not entertained? I have something else to say though. So don't forget that Nat21 Adventures Twitch is on every night from Sunday through Thursday, and sometimes during the daylight hours if you're into that. There's Delta Green on Thursdays, and there's Shakespeare Sonnets at 10:30 in the morning at some point. I don't know who does that. People who run, probably. There's Tarot on Wednesdays, but not this Wednesday because there's a Patreon Saints game tomorrow night at 6 o'clock until 9 o'clock. I remembered what I was going to say, which was this evening was very exciting, especially because the Patreon Saints tried their best to put us in a 24-hour position of playing this game endlessly. It was kind of like I was getting vibes, kind of like early 2000s MMORPG situation, and you all know that is extremely unhealthy as much as it is delightful and good for the dopamine. So I just want to tell you that if you're a Patreon Saints, you too could be as punch drunk as these people and ruin the DM's plans. So, again, remember, Patreon Saints game is tomorrow. Tuesdays we have this show. Mondays we have my show, which is the Bedtime Tales. I, a glamour hobo, actually crawl into my own bed, and you can meet me there. And I tell you stories. And I also write a little original fanfic about these adventures, so it's kind of an expanded universe situation. And on Sundays, we have Haiku Wrap-Up, and the Weird Scouts, the Sunday side quest Weird Scouts adventure, which is very exciting. And tomorrow afternoon, we will see you for Creating with the Crew. So, again, everybody said their piece. They've explained themselves poorly, in my opinion, but they tried. And so now I'm going to bring up... Don't laugh at me. I'm telling the truth. I'm speaking the real talk.
She's laying it down. She's giving the tea.
All right.
I thought I was very explicit.
Your loyal, mostly, Dungeon Master is back to tell you.
Well, yeah, we've said it all, my friends. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I hope you've had a great time. I had a lot of fun. And here we are. Everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. Like I said, we have shows like our Patreon, our Metatron has so wisely said. We have shows from Sunday to Thursday nights, and all sorts of varieties of things. Costume friends are here at your entertainment leisure. My friends, thanks for tuning in. This has been Nat21 Adventures. When a natural 20 just won't do, you definitely need a Nat21. Thanks a lot, everybody, for watching. We'll see you
I lost
next
the
time.
dice, so here's a piece of candy. Pretend it says 21 on it.